Well, here we are in Fader's little studio here. If you've ever been in here before, you can probably see that some things are kind of changing. And basically, it's going to be a work in progress here too, because we want to kind of add some variety into some of the stuff that we have and some of the stuff that we have done. Just improve some of the quality on some of the different things. To do that, you got to always be willing to upgrade into some different stuff. So let's kind of talk a little bit about some of the stuff that's going on, and give you kind of a rundown of how this is all connected and how it's all situated. Basically, up top here, this big silver thing is the M-Audio Octane. It's M-Audio's high quality preamp. You got 8 pre's on the back. For people who aren't aware, pre is essentially the input and the gain on the XLR input, where you'd plug a mic cable. So it's got 8 of them on the back. It connects through ADAT, which is a digital interface, through optical, so yeah, through light. And it connects into the bottom guy here, this black thing, which is the new Profire 2626 by M-Audio. It has 8 octane pre's as well on the back. As well, it has some, you can see on the front, 1/4-inch inputs, so you can kind of, plug your guitar or whatever you want to throw in right in the front. It has a responding ADAT in and out, so you can hook the two together to give you 16 ins. They call it the Profire 2626 because of the number of ADATs that it has, so you can actually plug in another interface, getting yourselves up to, counting the SPDIF and everything, 26 simultaneous inputs into the computer, as well as 26 outputs. 26 outputs may be a tad overkill, but I suppose if you want to do multiple headphone mixes, that gives you the ability to do so. Paired up with that, we have the M-Audio EX66s. As you can see, they are kind of a nice speaker. You got the tweeter in the middle, which they want you to put at kind of ear level, and then you have 2 matching woofers, both 6-inch. So in total, you got 4 6-inch woofers, putting quality of sound at you. The casings that they're in are master tuned and everything. On the back, you have a multiple of inputs, whether it's digital through SPDIF or AES, or analog through 1/4-inch TRS or TS. That's a tip ring sleeve or just tip sleeve. But we've kept a couple of the older monitors that we've used in here, just for the sake of comparing some of the older stuff with some of the newer stuff. We got an external hard drive down there, buzzing away. Everything is connected through FireWire, light pipe, and then either digital audio or analog audio. One thing to kind of maybe talk a little bit about would be, well, quite simple. What is the difference between digital and analog? Basically, the digital signal is supposed to be exactly what you hear, or what you're creating. The unaltered, unedited sound. But really, the quality of sound you have is only as good as your either analog to digital converters or your digital to analog converters. Now, these are usually referred to as AD or DA. That's kind of one of those things that not a lot of people maybe read about or figure out, but the quality of your converters is really where some of the sound is going to come from as well. The EX66s have their own converters in them, as does the Octane and the Profire 2626. When you have them all connected through ADAT, the idea is you're skipping the pre and you're sending the appropriate signal direct into your devices, so you're not coloring it a little more.